Alright, we're here. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're currently live. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. So we have this wonderful green line here for Bitcoin because we were following it. We have finally broken below it on the 1 hour. We have stayed below it for multiple hours. We have even backtested it as resistance. However, we are in oversold territory. Number of things can happen here. We can further our downside, coming down to possibly 22.6, maybe 22.5, or even bigger downturn based off this widening or broadening wedge or whatever. You could end up seeing an entire drop all the way back down here to former support 21.4. It's all in the cards. It's all in the cards. We're going to find out later on what happens today, but our 4 hour is lining up with this idea as we are under not only our 50 simple moving average, but also our 100. We have a 4 hour confirmation candle close. If we get a daily candle close below this level of support, I would expect a bit more downside. And with that downside, we also would expect the altcoins to follow with it. Might get a little rough out there. It just might get a little rough out there. But that's what I'm seeing out of the charts. We're going to see what the market has in store for it. We're going to look at a couple of open trades that I posted in Discord. And yeah, we're going to go from there. If anybody actually is viewing and you feel like dropping a request, I'm taking all requests. Otherwise, this one will be short and sweet. Anyways, we're looking at Render token. Render, I posted this one this morning in Discord, so link down below. Join Discord if you want to see these charts as I post them. But what I was saying in Discord was pretty much we have a nice ascension of price. We not only broke above but back tested this level of resistance at I think it's at 1594. I was playing around with things earlier. It could have moved slightly. Yep, it did. All right. So we actually backtested that level of support at 1.607, possibly 159 something. One of those numbers. It's close. It's around there. But your daily, it is in severely overbought territory. We just have not started forming any form of bearish divergence. So I do believe one more thrust to the upside up to this 2.1366 is in order. Get a nice little up thrust, and then it would be good to back test this level as support. That is what I see. But it could decide to turn sooner based off Bitcoin's actions. Your 1 hour stochastic has reset. Your 50 simple moving average is getting closer. This is just going to give the buyers out there a little bit more fuel to think it's okay to take a long. For those of you looking to enter a trade, very smart thing to do would be to either have your stop loss below this level right here, 16341, or even better, below 15763. Based off these candle closes, those would be your safer options because if you do drop below that, then you're looking for a retrace. And your retrace levels in this range, they could stop almost anywhere, but I would be looking toward this at the 11668 level. That's what I would be looking at just because this is the most trading volume on the way up. I would be looking at that for support. You also have this candle low close over here at 120, so if you overshoot it slightly, would make a lot of sense. Also 117, you have this peak. So that would be the area I would expect a little bit of a stall out. Oh, even better, you have this trading volume, the peaks over here. So that's actually an area of concern that you would, or not area of concern, but an area in which you could find a bit of support. So that's render token. That one's active trade setup for the day. I don't think it's going to last much longer. Now, the one that's surprising me a lot right now is Ocean. Ocean, I do understand as of recently, it is an AI play. But yeah, looking at the 4 hour, we're on the 4 hour. We are breaking critical resistance. This is actually a really big deal because this resistance, if we come out to the weekly, you can see right here, it was a candle low close back from March 14th. These candle bodies closed just below it back on February 28th and March 14th, March 7th, I mean, sorry. But we are breaking above that one more time. However, like any great thing, it must come to an end at some point in time. So, my thoughts. Ooh, maybe even slightly lower. Right there. Right there looks a lot better. But my thoughts, you're going to come to the top of this rising, broadening wedge. And then you're going to find some resistance, possibly fall out of it. Wherever you fall out of it at, I am thinking you're going to get a nice downturn. If you come up way higher after the pullback, hopefully you hold as support, then you would expect it to bounce, come to the top again, come back down, staying right above this level. But Ocean Protocol, it is looking very good on the weekly for a pullback. Looking at the daily, we actually have hidden bearish divergence. So you can see a high right here, and then you have a lower high on the relative strength index with higher price. So that's hidden bearish divergence. That's why I do believe once we hit this level, that will be a great spot to take a short. If it comes down to the bottom here, that would actually be a very good move. Very good opportunity at making a little decent coin. And percentage to the downside there would be 15%, which is possible. So that's what I see out of Ocean, but it's doing a fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic. I do believe if this is real, you're going to see a little bit of play in here before you get a real break. Right now it's having a really good day. Really good day. So that's good to know. Another great trade setup. I posted it a while back. Was Mask. So Mask, first off, toasted me. It toasted me. Stopped me out in the worst type of way. I was feeling so bad, so down, so out. We don't get 100% of trades here, but we get a lot of them. Now, I mentioned taking the short out at this level right here. I saw the break to the downside. I saw the back test. I figured we were falling. And I thought we were going to fall all the way down to the bottom of this broadening wedge. I was completely wrong. Completely wrong. Because we short squeezed up. I guess I wasn't the only one who thought that. We short squeezed up. Noted this is a technical bullish pattern. Underperform the bullish pattern. Start performing for the downturn. But it's interesting where this wick is. Pretty much a measured move. Pretty much the measured move. So that got validated. Now we can look toward the rest of the move out of this broadening wedge pattern, which, funnily enough, would bring you up for a double top, or if you go from spot at breakout, where that possibly could be, then it takes you right up to the $6 range. So if you get a breakout and a backtest to the upside right now, I would expect Mask to get up here to $6. So I am thinking it's more bullish, even though Bitcoin's looking slightly bearish. I don't think Bitcoin's going to fall in a straight line down. I really don't. So if it starts trading sideways down, these altcoins do have a chance to run. And so, good opportunities to get in, especially on down days like this. Good opportunities to get in. Find things at their support, find things at their resistance, find ways to make money in this market. Now, let's go ahead and check out, what was the other one I was looking at? I think it was Flow token. Yes, it was Flow, because Flow, I had mentioned in a video in the past, I did see bearish divergence on the daily. which is now starting to play out, finally. However, we have broken out of a very, very bullish pattern. So underperformed the falling wedge right there. On the daily, we are backtesting the 100 simple moving average, and we could actually come all the way down to the 50 simple moving average. Would not be weird. However, you can see we do have pretty much a double bottom on the daily from the backtest, backtesting the backtest as support before we took off. So this is more of a coin flip because you are back in neutral territory on the daily. So you would have to look towards lower time frames like the 4-hour. So looking at the 4-hour, you can see negative momentum is building right now. So I would expect further downside, possibly down to the 200 simple moving average before we start seeing that upside swing. However, once you do get that upside swing, actually, let's put this out here just as a line of support. You do not want to break below that because if you do, you're coming straight down. Straight down. So have your alert set for down here at this 95.94 number. So if you do break that, you're having a bad day. However, if you come down and you tap it, hold it as support, then I would believe a lot of upside is ahead. A lot of upside. I'm not talking just, oh, we get a chance to test this level of resistance. No, no, no. $3.20 would be my profit-taking target, and I would be enjoying the ride. So Flow Token, it has the opportunity to be an all-star athlete out here, possibly get a full ride scholarship to somewhere like Georgia or Alabama. But it has a lot of work to do. The buyers need to show up. Meta needs to make an announcement or something because that's going to be 194% upside. That doesn't come easy. That does not come easy. So keep your alerts set. Be ready. Be ready. I have an alert set at this level of resistance / support. If I see it come up, hit resistance, backtest as support, game on. Game on. But if not, I am definitely willing to short it all the way back down to its lows. Doesn't matter to me one way or another because I'm trading it. I'm not holding it. Just kind of is what it is. Oh boy. Yeah, Ocean Token about to hit my target. Might want to enter a short soon. Up 11% on the day while the market is otherwise bearish, which is phenomenal, honestly. It's phenomenal that it's getting all this great stuff, but you are about to hit your overhead resistance, which is not marked out properly. What? Okay. You're getting close. You can see the sell order starting to come in. So I would expect just to tap and then come down. It wouldn't come straight down, but over time. Over time. Alright, now let's get into a couple honorable mentions here. Waves. Waves is my honorable mention. So Waves here, you can see we've been in this rising channel. We were in this nice little consolidation pattern. It got demolished. Now the nice thing about how it got demolished though, the nice part. I know, you got, how's that nice? This is nice because 8% downside. Oh, you hit your measured move. 9% to the downside, found support, now you're starting to come up. From a technical standpoint, this is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Because now you can actually have a little bit of confidence. The traders took their profits. The bears had their way. So, what you would expect next is to backtest this level of resistance. If you break above it, awesome. Then you just have this downward level of resistance that you have to break through from there. But, needless to say, if you decided to take a long right now, you have about a 5 to a 9% upside potential. 9% upside potential. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. And then if you do get lucky enough to break out and backtest the heart line as support, that is where I would be looking for much higher prices by way of $4.13. Over time, of course. Over time, of course. That's just what I'm seeing out of this chart. It looks good to me. Looks real good. Looks real nice. Real nice. If you manage to hold above $4.13, that, oh man, why did I not do it? I got lazy with this chart. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, don't get mad at me. It's just me. Sometimes I get lazy. I like to see where things are now, not later. $5.02 would be your next target right after 413. And I probably should put the next one in because that matters. Next one is a nice little pocket you can fall into, which is absolutely beautiful. It'd be a nice little pocket right here. You could even raise the pocket a little bit. Yikes. There's the pocket. So if you manage to get above 502, there's not much selling, not much trading in these areas. So you would see a markup possibly from 502 straight up to 8. I mean, just what happened in history. So it's what you would expect. Not bad on that chart. Not bad. Looks like our render trade is starting to go pretty well. Starting to go pretty well. That's good to know. All right, let's go ahead and check out some of our others. I hope render ends up fulfilling while ocean is still high, so I can short ocean right after getting the gains from render. I really do hope that. Let's check out GRT because it's pumping. Would like to know what's going on here. GRT, it's another one of our beautiful little S coins. The Jert. So GRT is doing absolutely amazing. We are going toward a measured move. Go figure. I think I charted this out yesterday. I don't know if I actually posted it. Mainly because I'll do charting and I just forget to post things. Just, it is what it is. Sorry, guys. If you are a part of the Discord, one other person, you guys should join the Discord, honestly. Gets me to post a lot more often. However, GRT about to hit its measured move. I would expect after it gets to its measured move to have a nice little pullback. I want to see it maintain this 11.81 cents as support. If it can manage to do that, GRT is off to the races. I'm looking for a daily candle close to hold this support before looking for a markup to 20 cents. Anyone who thinks GRT's done running, bless your heart. Bless your heart. 77% to the upside is possible after a confirmed backtest, as well as resetting your indicators on the daily as well as the 4-hour. You got to reset your indicators. So you want to see a support along not only this trend line, but also this support level that it just recently broke. And it's looking like it's short squeezing the heck out of everybody who had shorts sitting right there. Because you can see the wicks. Oof, they were ready. They were ready. Shorts couldn't cover. Shorts couldn't cover. Oh, it was another one that was looking interesting to me. Oh, it was Phantom. So Phantom actually coming in for a very positive look. I had this marked out as if it decided to actually fake us out and go all the way up there. It decided not to. So instead, we actually have downside potential, which would be 15% lining up with this level of support. It's great how things work out like that. However, we more than likely are going to find a little support right here at the 50 simple moving average on the 4-hour. Let's see what our daily looks like. Daily's trying to reset, so it could take another couple days before we start to see that upward move. Phantom Network is one you all need to keep on your radar. Keep your alerts set. Be ready for it. Be ready for it because Phantom, next move after it finds support is to get up to 89 cents. So, upon support, successful holding support, you're looking at 71% upside simply because of history. History. All it does is go up. From this level right here, all it does is go up. That's it. where we're sitting right now, all it does is go up. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Nothing to stop it from going straight up once again. But you need that confirmation. You need to reset your indicators, and then you're good to go. But you can see it's been going absolutely parabolic, so a little sideways action would be very healthy, very good for it. I need to get rid of some of these drawings here because, oh my goodness, did I go insane. So these red days are really good chances to find your opportunities to get into longs. You set your alerts and you just wait. Let the trade come to you. Just allow it to come to you. Because if you don't allow it to come to you, you will more than likely get wrecked. And that's just on you at that point. That's just on you. So, right there. Support level. You want to hear the bell before you jump in. That's it. That's all. And Phantom, I like Phantom as a project. I think it's severely undervalued, and I'd like to see what it does in the future. Band, I think, is actually going to be doing its back test right now. Oh, Band. No, never mind. Not a back test, but rising channel on the daily. We broke out of this, which would lead toward 142% upside. All we're doing is trading up in this channel right now, which I don't know how to draw channels apparently, but we are trading in this channel. It's maintaining pretty darn well, aside from the wicks down here, slight wick there. We're doing pretty well. Your entry would actually be anywhere between this 1978 and $2.01. So let's check the 4 hour. Actually, hold on. Go back to the daily. So daily does need to reset. I would expect another day of just nonsense possible downside. If you happen to break to the downside, your price target is much lower. Your price target is 22% downside if you do that, which then would coincide directly with this lower wick, which also is a form of support, which is great, but you don't want to see that. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see their portfolio drop. No one likes it. I don't like it. I don't know if you like it. I don't like it. I hate it. But we go down to the 1 hour. 1 hour is trying to show a little bit of positive momentum. The only problem with this is I still believe you should touch one more time down here. This would be a great spot to turn around. Turn around right here. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. And then of course you can keep trading the channel up, down, up, down, up, down until the channel fails you. You can keep trading the channel. Render trade going very well. Very well. I'd like to see it. But I do think render has a possibility of hurting us soon. However, we did backtest as support on the 1 hour. Hey, render possibly going to hit our 213 target. I love it. I don't know what OMG's doing. I don't understand it. I don't even think I've charted this thing. I haven't. I've never charted OMG. All right, live stream special. We're gonna look at OMG, Omise Go, or Omise Lose Money because this chart is nasty. Look at the downside. Whew. Dang. Right there. No. There we go. Yeah, those are our targets. All right. And then we got one right there, too, that we're trying to break out of right now. Oh, this makes sense. All right, OMG is doing its best right now to try and not go to zero. That's essentially what it's doing. So another bad thing you have is this weekly resistance. Oh, wait a minute. You're breaking out. Look at that. Omisego. out of this falling channel, aka a bull flag in bearish times. That is absolutely wild. You have a breakout. You are on a breakout watch. Let's check the daily now. Yeah, this is breakout watch. You are breaking out. On the daily, you have broken out of the pattern and back tested as support. You are now just trying to break above resistance. OMG. Pun intended. OMG is actually set for way higher prices. If you can get a confirmed breakout and back to oh my confirmed breakout and back test, you're looking at 80% possible gains if the buyers will it. I don't know what Omisego does, nor do I care. But the chart is saying sweet nothings to me. Let's go down to the 4 hour. Now the 4 hour is trying to reset its indicators, which is kind of nice. Oof, oof. All right, so you do have this. It's a deep level of support. I mean, deep. Sheesh. You're more on the top end than the bottom end, and it's a broadening wedge. Oh no. Oh no. That was a perfect spot to short. All right, my point is exactly here for Ocean. You can see it. You went hit the bottom, came to the top, you wicked up there. That's the amount of sell pressure Ocean Protocol could see. So don't get it twisted. Ocean looks great for the time being, but this exact thing could happen to Ocean because it's doing the exact same thing, breaking a key resistance while hitting an overhead resistance. That it's amazing. We see it on a different chart. I'm not saying the run is over. I'm just saying that is a point in which a lot of people would be selling. So keep that in mind. You heard it here. And if you heard it here, subscribe. Anyways, broadening wedge, I would look for support. It could. The problem with this, it could literally just trade down on this level of former resistance as support till you get down here and then shoot up. This could be a grindy one. Could be grindy. You're gonna want an alert if you happen to break above 167.6 because then you are looking to test the top line of this broadening wedge. But if you hit the lower end of the broadening wedge, I would expect a bounce, especially because that would be our third touch. Third touches are absolutely amazing because they normally hold. First time, nobody knows. Second time, everybody knows. Once you get that third one, expect the bounce, and then hopefully you get the rise. I wouldn't expect it to drop lower, though. I wouldn't. That's what I wouldn't expect if Bitcoin says something different. Says, sit down, child. I mean, we're all going to listen to Bitcoin. We're all going to listen to Bitcoin. But yeah, that's OMG. I would not really think that it's going to go up from here. I would think you're going to keep hitting resistance, maybe fool around up here before falling over and getting down to this lower trend line. Any lower trend, that would be the point of longing. To take a short right now, that is your advantage. You would expect it to go down. However, it's more coin flippish right now than anything. You want to wait till you're either up closer to this top resistance or down lower on this bottom support before you take any trades. Just saying. Not financial advice, this is chart advice. Dangerously close. Ocean. Dangerously close to our short entry. Dangerously close. I'd expect the short. I might even jump into the short. You know what? I am going to jump into the short. I'm jumping into the short. The advantage is to the downside. I'm jumping into a short. My stop loss would actually be slightly above this at 4626 just to make sure I don't get stopped out. Render, why do you have to still be going? I want 4626. All right, 4626, stop loss. Take profit will actually be down here at 405. 4051. Profit take. Oh, I'm out of alerts. Oh no. I'm just going to have to know. I'm just going to have to know. I'm going to have to wake up tomorrow morning and be like, oh, we made some cash. Now, for those of you wondering how much percentage to the downside this possibly is, we're looking at only an 8% downturn. So don't think I'm overly bearish. Just think, hey, it's an opportune time. We don't pass up opportunity. Okay? I love candle high closes above, but you got to backtest it still. So to get the play to the downside, then finish up here again would make sense. It would make sense. Uh, 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 uh. Wow, render's having some issues, isn't it? Wow. So render token, considering the time, we're probably going to see a nice rise out of it soon. Oh boy. Ocean Protocol. You had a great run, Ocean. You had a great run. I love to see it. Was I late in getting in on this? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Oh well. And there we are. So yeah, I don't believe we're gonna break out. I want to bring this down a little. Gotta bring it down a bit. All right, I hear the beep. I got toasted. If I hear the beep, I got toasted. But I have to look at it as it just makes more sense. However, I did recently find out Ocean does have an AI portion to what they're doing, and so this thing could go bonkers considering how hot AI is right now, but we shall see. We shall see. Anyways, no requests out here. Been live for about 35 minutes. We've gone over things that I wanted to look at. Anyways, hopefully you guys' trades are going well. And yeah, if you haven't done it yet, please like, subscribe, join the community. I'm building it fresh for the trading world. Um, join the Discord where I post chart setups often. And yeah, other than that, let's get out here and let's enjoy the trades rather than getting ruined. Take it easy, everybody. Deuces.